How y'all doing this morning? Good morning.
I'm a little nervous. I'm used to having a rock and roll band behind me when I have a microphone in front of me.
Musician Jason DeFord, aka Jelly Roll, speaking to lawmakers on Capitol Hill today about fentanyl, something the country music star knows well.
I was a part of the problem. I am here now standing as a man that wants to be a part of the solution.
Now, he's sharing his lived experience as a former drug dealer.
I brought my community down. I hurt people. I was the uneducated man in the kitchen playing chemist with drugs I knew absolutely nothing about, just like these drug dealers are doing right now when they're mixing every drug on the market with fentanyl, and they're killing the people we love.
He's urging Congress to pass legislation that would stop the flow of fentanyl in the U.S., imposing sanctions on Chinese suppliers and Mexican drug cartels who are bringing it into the country.
I truly believe in my heart that this bill will stop the supply and can help stop the supply of fentanyl.
The artist rose to fame singing hits like Son of a Sinner.
These back roads got me. These pills pretend to be my friend. I'm done for the last time.
Tackling his own past of addiction and time in prison. That vulnerability,
You're awesome. Thank you so much.
striking a deep chord with fans.
Why do you think you mean so much to people?
I represent overcoming. I represent the guy that wasn't supposed to make it, making it. And I think that's how we all feel sitting at home, right? Is that there's like this glimmer of hope when a guy like me makes it through the cracks.
His songs about drug addiction, like She, drawing on his troubled childhood.
See the sunrise in her eyes before the cold November rain.
First topping record charts as an emerging artist.
Shaking notice.
Jelly Roll has since racked up 3 CMT Music Awards.
Right over here.
And last November, he won the Country Music Award for New Artist of the Year.
There is something poetic about a 39-year-old man winning New Artist of the Year. I don't know where you're at in your life or what you're going through, but I want to tell you to keep going, baby.
Jelly is using his newfound fame to raise awareness as the fentanyl crisis grips the country. Since 2019, fentanyl poisonings have become the leading cause of death for Americans age 18 to 45. According to the CDC, over 150 people die every day from overdoses related to synthetic opioids like fentanyl. That's more than 50,000 victims each year, and that number is predicted to go up. The raging epidemic leading many families to pay the highest price. Amy Neville lost her 14-year-old son, Alexander.
He was gone, he was blue and not breathing, and I can still see him lying on his beanbag chair.
And Dr. Laura Berman, who lost her 16-year-old son, Sammy, to the drug.
This was murder. This was fentanyl poisoning. He did not mean to take fentanyl. He did not want to take fentanyl, but what he took was counterfeit, and it was fentanyl.
For Jelly Roll, his mission is to prevent another family from losing their loved one to fentanyl.
I'm surprised I didn't get killed, to be honest. But even deeper than just my own personal struggle with addictions.
A kid from the streets of Antioch, Tennessee, with a big build and face tats, is now the second coming of country music, with hits like Need a Favor.
If I only talk to God when I need a favor.
His unlikely journey to fame, highlighted in an ABC News documentary, Jelly Roll, Save Me.
How many times were you told this space isn't for you?
Oh, you know, I was told by every label in Nashville that this place wasn't for me, but I wanted to play the Grand Ole Opry. I was a Nashville kid that grew up loving country music.
Somebody save me.
Jelly Roll found his voice in 2020 when he released Save Me, the song hitting platinum.
What do they call it, the overnight 10-year success story? You know what I mean? It was just crazy. I mean, this thing's becoming a landslide.
Big tours, baby.
For Jelly, sharing his struggles provided an outlet for healing. And it's why he visits rehab centers for those fighting addictions.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Sobriety is always hard, but this is the hardest part. How are y'all? For those of y'all that don't know, my name is Jelly Roll. I'm a musician, not a public speaker, so work with me. My child's mother was a recovering heroin addict. My mother struggled with addiction. I have a brother that struggled with addiction. I've had a cousin that struggles with addiction. I was surrounded by so much addiction in my life.
You choose to go to these recovery centers and continually give back. and I'm curious why.
Imagine God puts you in a situation where he brings you through what he brought me through, and you have a heart to do anything but help people that were in the same situation you were in.
Who was Jelly before the music?
Oh, dude, Jelly before the music was a scumbag. I was a horrible, horrible human. I was a less than desirable human. And I think that's why I have such a heart for service now and to help people, is because I was a taker for so long that I wanted to be a giver for the rest of my life.
From the concert stage to the floor of Congress, the singer continuing to raise awareness on one of America's most pressing issues.
I stand here as a regular member of society. I am a stupid songwriter, y'all, but I have firsthand witnessed this in a way most people have not. I encourage y'all to not only pass this bill, but I encourage you to bring it up where it matters, at the kitchen table.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.